Okie doke. And we're off from our first long-term stay in our home, our bus home in the Washingtons. Headed back to the Arizonas. Boy, oh boy. All these back roads, so let's get started with those. Ain't too bad as it was driving first time. Not that that was bad. It's pretty darn good, actually. I'm more used to it. I'm still in the groove. It's great to drive this thing. It's funny because the first time I was just driving a bus, and now that we've lived in it, it's like I'm driving my home. It's pretty weird. And let me just tell you, it is home. It is absolutely beautiful. It feels so right, and it's hilarious because 6 months ago we never thought we'd be doing something like this, and we just jumped all in. We were joking. We still remember the day when we were joking about getting a bus, a Class A. We thought it was hilarious when we were standing in the kitchen. And here we are. Like, it's normal. It's perfectly normal. Like, there's nothing weird about it. It just is home. It feels like home, and it's so rewarding. Because I knew nothing about RVs when we started this journey in January with our teardrop. Nothing. And now I know everything. Not really, but I know a lot. I did hours and days of research and touring different types of RVs and figuring out what was best, putting together all the puzzle pieces with nothing. We had no idea, no clue. We put our ideas on paper and funneled them through until we came and we found this perfect bus close by to Arizona, under our initial budget, and it's just been awesome. Everything seems to be working. See if I can brake. First time braking. Jeez Louise, that's heavy. Woo-wee. But it's so open. Katie's following me behind in the Kia car. My oh my. Gotta stop a little sooner. Not a bad stop, but driving the Kia car, you get used to that thing. It's a sports car compared to this. It's a scooter. You're flying. But this feels good to drive. It feels very nice. The shifts, the braking, the steering, the wind hits you hard, and that's probably the scariest thing, but it gets good speed. The huge windshield, you're so up high, it's very nice and natural. I think I like it better than driving a normal car because you kind of own the lane and you're just going. You're not in a rush. It's all about that journey, not the destination. Like I said, I'm pretty used to it by now. I got to be careful still, though, and not get cocky or too confident because you really want to play it safe and get a lot of space and buffer room. But it's a blast. It's a breeze, other than the gas. But I thought it'd be hard to come from the Kia car because that thing basically drives itself with all the lane control, cruise steering. Well, this has cruise control. I was gonna say, but this is pretty nice cruise control. So it's just been an incredible 2.5 months. We're leaving a bit earlier than planned. One, because Katie's contract didn't have her locked in for 3 months like normal. Two, she wasn't getting enough work in the beginning, which we put a good down payment down on this puppy. So we gotta get to work. And I wasn't able to find a job. We were much more secluded here, not as bikeable. And coming from Arizona and going back to Arizona, biking is a huge priority. I love biking, the freedom, the ease, the accessibility it gives me when I don't have a Kia car. So that's important to me. I'm really excited to have that kind of freedom again and go out and about on my bike. I tell people it was more of a risk not to do this than to do this, because for me it was very much a spiritual journey, the goal. I failed partway through with some of my personal goals, so I shaved my big beautiful beard. But I developed bad habits at home and kind of lazy and unmotivated, and I didn't have much passion and whatnot. I wasn't active. And here I've been so hands-on. I've been learning, I've been growing, I've been out and active, and that itself is incredibly fulfilling, rewarding, and it just feels good, that energy. It really feels good. I mean, Katie's hit her running goals, running 10 miles, and her speeds, and our food goals. I wouldn't say diet, but just our improvement of eating, and delicious foods. I'm cooking so much, beautiful homemade meals just about every night. We're living. It really is. It's a lot of upfront costs, but I think it gets cheaper as we go. And speaking of costs, it was a higher end park. This was a higher price, and we're paying two rents because we have to pay one at home for a travel nurse expense. But where we're going now is half this price, so that's helping a lot. Gas was also quite high here, and I think it's a little bit less there. So we're going to catch up on the finances, but we're not holding back. We're living good. We're feeling good. We're looking good. And I'm excited to start a new chapter. Really, every 3 months is going to be a new chapter at this point. So you start to get maybe into a groove, and you got too comfortable. I wouldn't say lazy, but you start to have a routine or something, and every 3 months it kind of breaks it up, and the challenges that come with it, and the unknowingness is exciting and scary, and it's just refreshing to know that something new, if something doesn't work out, something new is coming. So I headed to Arizona for those 3 months to hopefully I can find some type of job at the water. That's what I was saying. I couldn't find a job here. It was a very small town and whatnot. And just really find structure. It was a very, very easy, laid-back summer, which was the point. We came here for friends. We didn't follow the job for Katie, and we took that sacrifice knowingly. And now we're on our A game. We're looking forward to what's ahead. So if you're afraid to jump or there's that risk, just do it. Find something that fits your budget. Plan it out, though. It's got to be calculated because the upfront costs, they do kick in. But the reward that comes with that is phenomenal. You got to find the balance, which is the trickiest part.